Okay guys, so I'm going to show you some of the resources that you can find on the web pages here to support science for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students. Currently we have, this is one of the resources, great fun. Here we have a textbook that is supported online. So for instance, if your son or daughter is in 7th grade, let's start out by going to 7th grade assignments and scroll down to, let's say we're studying chapter 1, scroll down on the 7th grade science page until we get to chapter 1. There's a lot of resources here for the different units we study. And here's chapter 1. So we're going to click on chapter 1. And here's all the resources for chapter 1. There's a big section on how to take notes with examples of different types of notes. And these pictures are clickable links. So whenever you hover over it, if it turns into a hand, you can click on that and it'll open it up and give students an idea of how notes can be taken. In my class, both written and picture form notes, as well as creative notes, as we call it, are good ways. We're going to scroll down. There's also videos, screencasts of lectures and whatnot. But just for this presentation, we're going to scroll down to look at some resources. And I want to highlight this resource right here. This is the online vocabulary builder and crossword puzzle. So whatever chapter your son or daughter is working in, you can click on this and it'll open up the vocabulary for that chapter. This is a crossword puzzle. Kids love that. But here I'm going to open up this. The vocabulary builder is a set of intuitive flashcards. And to start out, you press start and it will give the vocabulary that we are studying for that particular chapter. And students can look at the word, think of the definition, click on the definition, the word definition, and it'll flip it over to give the definition of that word. If they get it right, they can mark it as learned, and it won't bring it up as often or at all. And or they can mark it as unlearned, and it will bring it up more often. And they can click and go through to the different vocab words for each chapter and look at the definitions on the back. After they're done with the flashcards, they can even take a quiz and test their knowledge of how well they did. And this is a self-grading quiz, and they can test themselves that way. So very useful resources there. There are also practice quizzes here for each chapter, as well as longer assessments, as well as reading guides. And I assign these in class as part of homework at times, but if they need more help with a particular section or even an entire chapter, they can get a head start by doing these. Okay guys, so those are some of the resources that we have available online for specific chapter support in each grade level. Thanks, and we will see you next time.